Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And Shalom to brothers that are laboring and pushing this word in truth and sincerity and with charity. I am the brother Abraham from the camp here in GMS Chicago, coming to do another quick lesson through the Holy Spirit. Lord willing to be edifying. And in this lesson, I want to go over once again the woman of Samaria, or the woman at the well, okay, which is not an Israelite woman, which many scholars say it is, and even some Israelite camps say it is, okay, and I forgot if it was ISUPK or IUIC, or it might have been another camp that I believe it was IUIC though. I believe, don't quote me on it, but I believe it was them that um broke it down that this woman is an Israelite woman. Okay, but this woman is a heathen woman. Okay, and the reason they say that it's an Israelite woman is because the woman of Samaria being pretty much the capital city of the northern kingdom. Okay, the capital of the northern kingdom. So therefore, she had to be an Israelite, right? But to understand this passage, you have to go back into history, right? And we find that history in the book of 2 Kings, the 17th chapter. Okay, we'll read about what happened to the land of Samaria during this time, and then you will understand better John the 4th chapter. Okay, so let's read this first here in 2 Kings, the 17th chapter. It says 2 Kings 17 and verse 1. It says, in the 12th year of Ahaz, king of Judah, began Hoshea the son of Elah to reign in Samaria over Israel 9 years. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, but not as the kings of Israel that were before him. Against him came up Shalmaneser, king of Assyria, and Hoshea became his servant and gave him presents. Right. It says, and the king of Assyria found conspiracy in Hoshea, for he had sent messengers to So, king of Egypt, and brought no present to the king of Assyria, as he had done year by year. Therefore the king of Assyria shut him up and bound him in prison. So the king of Assyria felt some type of way and had an evil suspicion about Hoshea. Then the king of Assyria came up throughout all the land and went up to Samaria and besieged it 3 years. So pretty much took it over, right? It says, in the 9th year of Hoshea the king of Assyria took Samaria and carried Israel away into Assyria and placed them in Halah and in Habor by the river of Gozan and in the cities of the Medes, right? Because we know that Israel, or the northern kingdom, went into captivity under the Assyrians. Okay, and the southern kingdom went into captivity under the Babylonians. Okay, it says, "For so it was that the children of Israel had sinned against the Lord their God, which had brought them up out of the land of Egypt, from under the hand of Pharaoh king of Egypt, and had feared other gods, and walked in the statutes of the heathen whom the Lord cast out before the children of Israel, and of the kings of Israel which they had made." And what's the northern kingdom famously known for? Not the southern kingdom is not guilty of it as well, but northern kingdom is heavy on idolatry, right? To this day, to this very day, right? But let's continue on. It says, "And they set them up images and groves in every high hill and under every green tree. And there they burnt incense in all high places, as did the heathen whom the Lord carried away before them, and wrought wicked things to provoke the Lord to anger." Okay, so let me just jump down, right? This is all good information and a great chapter to read. Okay, so let me start here in verse 18. It says, "Therefore the Lord was very angry with Israel, and removed them out of his sight. There was none left but the tribe of Judah only. Also Judah kept not the commandments of the Lord their God, but walked in the statutes of Israel which they made. And the Lord rejected all the seed of Israel, and afflicted them, and delivered them into the hand of spoilers, until he had cast them out of his sight. For he rent Israel from the house of David, and they made Jeroboam the son of Nebat king. And Jeroboam drave Israel from following the Lord, and made them sin a great sin. For the children of Israel walked in all the sins of Jeroboam, which he did, they departed not from them, until the Lord removed Israel out of his sight, as he has said by all his servants the prophets. So was Israel carried away out of their own land," right? Samaria, which is the main capital, "out of their own land to Assyria unto this day." It says, and look at the title of this right here. The title on top of the screen, it says, "Cities of Israel filled with strangers." It says, "And the king of Assyria brought men from Babylon, and from Kuha, and from Ava, and from Hamath, and from Sepharvaim, and placed them in the cities of Samaria instead of the children of Israel, and they possessed Samaria, and dwelt in the cities thereof. And so it was at the beginning of their dwelling there, that they feared not the Lord. Therefore the Lord sent lions among them, which slew some of them." Okay. Yeah, that was the main point. Okay. That was the main point. Alright, so during this time when the northern kingdom went into captivity under the Assyrians, Israel were taken out of their land, right? And Samaria being the capital city, foreigners and strangers were filled instead of the children of Israel. Okay, So when you fast forward to the book of John, and during the time that the Messiah was on the scene, all right, they were still there. Okay, so let's go to John 4 and verse 7. It says, There cometh a woman of Samaria to draw water. Yahushua saith unto her, Give me to drink. For his disciples were gone away unto the city to buy meat. Then saith the woman of Samaria unto him, How is it that thou, being a Jew, askest drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria? For the Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans. Why? Because of the history going back to 2 Kings, the 17th chapter. Right? Because they were heathens dwelling there. It says, Yahushua answered and said unto her, If thou knowest the gift of God, and who it is that saith to thee, Give me to drink, thou wouldst have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. Symbolic for this truth and wisdom. The woman saith unto him, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. From whence then hast thou that living water? But she wasn't understanding what he was saying, right? Art thou greater than our father Jacob, which gave us the well, and drank thereof himself, and his children, and his cattle? Yahushua answered and said unto her, Whosoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again, that literal physical water. But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up unto everlasting life. Right? This spiritual water, which is symbolic for this word and this truth. The woman saith unto him, Sir, give me this water that I thirst not, neither come hither to draw. Yahushua saith unto her, Go, call thy husband, and come hither. The woman answered and said, I have no husband. Yahushua said unto her, Thou hast said well, I have no husband. For thou hast had 5 husbands, and he whom thou now hast is not thy husband, and that saidst thou truly. The woman saith unto him, Sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet. And you could just imagine this situation. So it's kind of funny. It says, Our fathers worshipped in this mountain, and ye say that in Jerusalem is the place where men ought to worship. Yahushua said unto her, Woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father. So he made a clear separation there. Okay? When ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father. Ye worship ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshippers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth, for the Father seeketh such to worship him. God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. Okay? And then he's in verse 22, is key point there. Right? Ye worship ye know not what, for we know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. Alright, precept to this, Matthew 1 and 21, Acts 5 and 30. Alright, just to name a couple. Okay, because there are no heathens that are going to get this, man. Okay, this thing is only for the Israelites and only for the elect of Israel, not even all of Israel. Alright, in the kingdom of heaven, yeah, all Israel shall be righteous. But here, on this side, in this time, alright, it's only the elect that are worshiping the Father in spirit and in truth. No one else. Okay. Now let me grab a precept here. In Ezekiel 3 and 5, it says, "For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel. Not to many people of a strange speech and of a hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee." Right? So, if this word, right, was they, this word would have been received gladly by the other nations if we were sent to them, but it's not sent to them. It's sent to the children of Israel, the hard-headed, stiff-necked children of Israel, and that's why not even our people on this side will understand, man. All right, so right now it's literally all about the elect, and the apostles always say that and bring that out. It's all about the elect, because it is. You know, if somebody can't get it, we're moving on. You know, you weren't meant to get it. We're not gonna break our backs, break our necks, do this and do that to try and make you understand, because it's not possible. All right. Israel hath not obtained that which it seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Okay, quoting Isaiah 6 and 9. All right, eyes that they see not, ears that they hear not. Right, because they've been blinded from it, from the Lord. What makes you think these other nations will get this, man? They're not going to get it. Okay? They're just not. Okay, let me just finish off here in Psalms 147 and verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. And the Lord is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Okay? Nor at one time did he change his mind and say, you know what? I'm going to bring all the other nations into this thing. You read Jeremiah 31, Hebrews 8, the 8th chapter, Old Testament and New Testament backing each other up. Who the old covenant was for and who the new covenant is for the children of Judah and for the children of Israel only. No other nation is included in that. Okay. But it's that simple, man. And if you can't see that, then it wasn't meant for you to see. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Lord willing, this video was edifying, and as always, all honor, glory, and praises goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Until the next time, Shalom.